I'm going to just jump right into it. Every year before the announcements, we talk about this, but I'm going to let you both announce it. What is the most exciting news that we just heard in the announcements?
Dolly DeLeon is in there for Triangle of Sadness, the first Filipina actress to be nominated at the Golden Globes, and we made it.
Yes. How were you, Ruben, when you heard that name being announced?
You're right, Chris. You've been part of this. Every single year we talk about this, and finally it happened. Dolly DeLeon is the first ever Filipino to be nominated for a Golden Globe, and it's for Best Supporting Actress for Triangle of Sadness. So, finally, and you're here, Chris. So, thank you very much for always being part of this journey.
Absolutely. So, what do you think all the Filipinos at home that heard this all around the globe, how do you think they're celebrating right
Oh
now?
my God, it must be unbelievable. They must be celebrating, or I don't know if they're awake already. But it's time to party and celebrate. We're breaking in to Hollywood, and this is the start and the beginning of better things to come too.
Absolutely. And how do you feel?
The good news yesterday, she won the LA Film Critics Best Supporting Actress. So, she was sleeping that time, and then she woke up to this good news. I'm sure she's awake right now because it's still maybe in daytime in Manila.
How does it feel for the two of you just to be a part of this, to know that, you're going to be in history covering the Golden Globes and being a part of it, obviously, for the first? How does that feel?
I'm so excited to see a Filipina walking down the red carpet and being nominated. I'm so excited about that. And also, Andrew Garfield in Under the Banner of Heaven, which was directed by Isabel Sandoval, is also nominated. Congratulations also.
I know, good history. Obviously, this year it's on a Tuesday. It's a little bit different. How exciting do you think that's going to be, just for a little bit of a change up for the awards?
I think that's going to be exciting because especially I think that just the name Dolly DeLeon, especially for Filipino viewers out there, Dolly DeLeon being nominated and up for a Best Supporting Actress, I think that alone is, I think, something very exciting. And of course, we have something very exciting, and we're glad to be back in a major way again at the Golden Globes. Yes.
Yeah, and you're the first party of the year. You kick off all the awards show. We're back on NBC. I mean, how exciting is it to be kind of like kicking off almost like half a year, actually technically a whole year of award shows?
Yes, we're so excited to be back on television and also giving out awards. And we're very happy that it happened also on the 80th year of the Golden Globes.
Absolutely, it's big history. Besides the nominations that we obviously are celebrating, is there anything for you personally that you were surprised by, or you're excited by, or just something else that you heard that you're kind of good news for the awards?
I think in general, yeah, there was very good nominations. I heard very good names there. So, and even Triangle of Sadness actually was also nominated, you know. So, I think I think the viewers of the Golden Globes will be in for a wonderful Globes on the 80th. It's our 80th, so it's going to be an extra special celebration.
Even Everything Everywhere, a lot of Asians there.
yeah.
I'm so happy for that too.
That's the other thing. I think it's tonight. It's going to be today was also a day of Asian Pride. With all the Asian nominations, because you are part of that conversation too. We always talk about the lack of diversity, but this year, the diversity is just amazing, and we look forward to that.
Absolutely. I mean, you are always covering the Asian and the Asian American community. There is a lot of representation here. Does it feel good to see progress?
Yes, I see a lot of progress, especially like Michelle Yeoh also winning and the other people from the Asian community, and Ken Hugh of Everything Everywhere as well. And so I'm glad even other awards are recognizing the Asian talent.
It begins with HFPA too, because as you might have heard that we really increased our diversity. We tap 103 international voters, and that includes from all regions, Africa and Asia and all over the world. So I think that also speaks for the nominations that we got today.
Yeah. You're my go-to for fashion. So do we know what the fashion is going to be like this year? Is there any certain color? I saw a lot of bright colors in the room today. Do we know what's going to come up?
I think it's magenta is the color of the year.
Your hair too. Your match.
Yes.
Now, what about men's fashion? Are you excited about what you're wearing?
You know how boring men's fashion can be. You just pick anything in the closet, but we're always the one. Oh, Chris, we're always being ignored. Something has to be done.
Yes, we gotta wear magenta. Maybe we'll do that.
Yeah.
How about also, it's a big party for you guys. What is to let the viewers know, what is the actual awards like, the parties after? What is kind of like the vibe and the excitement?
Of course, we're getting ready for the parties and other stuff, and we have the ballroom getting ready, and it's just gonna be a surprise for everyone as well.
Well, and it was the pandemic really slowed down the event. So this year I think we're going to be back in full mode. So let's see what happens. Yes.
And the host, you announced the host. So how are we feeling about the host? I know you can't announce the other awards yet; those are still surprise, like the Cecil B. DeMille. But how about the host? Do you think everybody's gonna be excited about
Yeah,
that?
yeah, the Jared Carmichael, and he's an upcoming and comedian and producer, and he has his own show, and he's very young, and so exciting to have somebody new blood, hosting.
And yes, and he speaks for diversity as well. So we're very glad about that because he's an out comedian, so and black. So that really speaks a lot of the diversity strides that we made.
Absolutely. Finally, what do you want to say to all the Filipinos that are getting ready and getting excited to watch the show, and to say something to the Filipino community abroad as well as here in the United States?
Hey guys, better watch Dolly DeLeon walk the red carpet, and she's nominated a Pinay.
Mga kababayan, nominate si Abigail. So ano sa tingin ninyo? So abangan ninyo kung mananalo kaya si Abigail. Pero just the mere fact na nominate siya and she made history today, si Dolly DeLeon, is I think enough reason for celebration for Filipinos.